Bullish Polkastarter, POLS, cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of $2.12 and $4.61 by 2030. Market investigators accept polls could reach $2.12 by 2025. Bearish Polkastarter market cost expectation for 2022 is $0.376410. Polkastarter, POLS, presentation. Polkastarter, POLS, empowers a multi-chain framework for stages, which empowers blockchain groups to subsidize, extend and develop their networks. Polls fills in as the badge of the stage, and to profit from Anito on Polkastarter, clients need to stake polls. Polls offers one fundamental benefit to clients, which is the smoothing out of the reviewing system through an outsider stage, which decentralizes the interaction too. In this aid, we separate whether polls is a beneficial speculation as a crypto broker, and furthermore cover the cost expectations for Polkastarter so you can pursue a very much prompted choice. What is Polkastarter Convention, POLS? Established in 2020 by Miguel Leda, Tiago Martins, and Daniel Stokos, Polkastarter, basically, is intended for multi-chain token pools and has assisted 100 ventures with raising upwards of $45 million. The essential component of Polkastarter is that it fills in as an Ito platform. Ito, beginning DEX offering, is best characterized for crowdfunding in the crypto space, which supports adaptability and interoperability, which guarantees that traffic along the chains is very much made do, and breakdowns seldom happen. The productivity of the Polkastarter, POLS, framework guarantees its appreciation for consultants, accomplices, and financial backers the same. Polkastarter, POLS, specialized investigation. While examining the specialized parts of Polkastarter to decide if it is a wise speculation, a few elements stand apart that, alongside cost forecasts, act as significant measurements to judge crypto. These are, sharding. This assists the cycle with chugging along as expected with next to no hitches since a lot of information are separated into more modest fragments. This additionally empowers smooth exchanges and exchanging between different digital forms of money among various stages and frameworks. Interoperability. The Polkadot network empowers various blockchain conventions to work all the while without conflicting information traffic and hitches in the framework. The exchange times are additionally outstandingly short and the handling charges low, all of which make interoperability. Transactability. With an incredible 160,000 exchanges occurring on Polkadot each second, and work is being embraced to bring that number up to 1 million. Governance. As an impetus for financial backers who own a lot of Pol's coins, the Polkastarter network includes them in administration and navigation. Similar as customary investors getting profits, financial backers can partake in moving the stage's functional construction and have a front decision on different closeouts. Security. The essential explanation you ought to put resources into the Polkastarter network is its superb security advertising. Gotten by a mining framework as a premise of Ethereum's mining framework, nodes and diggers consolidated to make a check and adjust to keep up with security on the stage. Since misrepresentation is killed through the blend of granddad and darling security checks, this likewise prompts polls being moderately more steady and a beneficial speculation. Polkastarter, POLS, current cost. Polkastarter is as of now worth $0.470513 Polls has moved 1.89% as of now with an exchanging volume of $1,962,546. Polkastarter is as of now positioned 379 among all digital forms of money with a market capitalization of $47,126,853. Polkastarter, POLS, Value Expectation 2022. Polkastarter, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing cryptographic forms of money to rise this year, POLS. The polls cost conjecture for 2022 expects a critical expansion in the year's final part, potentially coming to $0.705770. Similarly as with other digital currencies, the ascent will be slow, yet no significant drops are normal. Averaging $0.658718 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is practical sooner rather than later given expected joint efforts and headways. Pulse is supposed to have a base worth of $0.564616. Polkastarter, POLS, Value Forecast 2023. In 2023, Polkastarter Polls cost expectation has a lot of space for development. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of polls will before long outperform $1.18. Nonetheless, we ought to hold on to check whether the polls' overall strength file emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, polls will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $0.941026 and a typical exchanging cost of $1.04. Polkastarter, POLS, Value Expectation 2024. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $1.65 and polls might benefit. In the event that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Polls is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $1.51 and a low of $1.41 in 2024. Polkastarter, POLS, Value Expectation 2025. Assuming Polkastarter effectively supports market feeling among digital currency devotees, the Polls coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Polls will be green in 2025. The Polls is supposed to reach and outperform its unsurpassed high in 2025. In 2025, the virtual cash will be valued at $2.12, with a base cost of $1.88 and a typical cost of $1.98. Polkastarter, POLS, Value Expectation 2026. After some broad determining and specialized investigation, we gauge the polls cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $2.45 by 2026, with a base cost of $2.35 anticipated before the year's end. Moreover, polls has a most extreme value worth of $2.59. Polkastarter, POLS, Value Expectation 2027. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2027, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $2.92. In the event that polls figures out how to break the safe level in 2027, we could see a most extreme cost of $3.06. Neglecting to assemble the help polls needs by 2027 could bring about a low of $2.